Attention! Liverpool ready for the inevitable Premier League star move. Exclusive. Liverpool is set to launch a second bid for the La Liga star in January, but Arsenal threatens to hijack the deal. Welcome to another news video from the biggest club in the world. Liverpool has shown growing interest in Nottingham Forest's defender Murillo, closely monitoring his performances over the past few seasons. The Brazilian, who has stood out for his consistency and defensive abilities, has quickly become one of the Reds' top priorities for the upcoming summer transfer window. Although Barcelona and Real Madrid are also keeping an eye on the player's situation, Liverpool appears ready to make a significant investment in the defender in order to strengthen their backline. According to Football Insider, Nottingham Forest is already preparing for the inevitable departure of Murillo, believing it is inevitable in the near future. The centre-back, who is flattered by the interest from Premier League giants and other European clubs, is excited about the possibility of competing in top-level tournaments like the Champions League and considers that his next step should be at a big club. The expectation is that Forest will accept offers above £70 million, a considerable amount, but one that reflects the player's quality and importance in the current squad. For Liverpool, signing Murillo would be a long-term investment, not only due to his Premier League experience, but also his age profile, which makes him an ideal candidate to eventually succeed Virgil van Dijk, one of the key figures in the club's defense. With the search for an elite defender being a priority, Murillo fits perfectly into Liverpool's plan to bring in players capable of maintaining the high level of the squad in the years to come. The competition is fierce, but the club's track record in successfully negotiating big transfers may place Liverpool in a favorable position to secure the young Brazilian centre-back. Liverpool is still focused on the January transfer window, with a particular emphasis on strengthening their midfield. The name constantly linked with the club is Martin Zubimendi, the Real Sociedad midfielder, who remains one of the Reds' primary targets. The interest in the player is not new. Last summer, Liverpool made an offer to match his €60 million release clause, around £50 million, but Zubimendi chose to stay in Spain, rejecting the move to Anfield. Despite this refusal, Liverpool has not given up on the player, and sources suggest that there is still a good chance that the transfer will happen in January. This is amid increasing rivalry with Arsenal, another Premier League club also eager to sign the Spanish defensive midfielder. Arsenal's manager, Mikel Arteta, is a big admirer of Zubimendi, and the London club is expected to try again to persuade the player to join the Gunners by offering him a lucrative contract. The decision, however, will be up to Zubimendi himself, who still has the option to stay at Real Sociedad, where the club's board is trying to convince him to remain. Although Liverpool has shown interest in other players, such as Aurelien Tchouameni of Real Madrid, Zubimendi remains the Reds' top midfield target. The possibility of a deal for Tchouameni will be evaluated soon, with the club waiting for the Champions League clash against Real Madrid to discuss potential transfer terms. However, the competition for the Spanish midfielder is strong, and the coming months will be crucial for the player's future. In case of a potential transfer, Liverpool is willing to offer a contract that would make him one of the highest-paid players in the squad, which could be a considerable attraction for the midfielder. Additionally, Zubimendi's release clause is still seen as a bargain, with clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal ready to match it again. The outcome of this deal is expected to be one of the main stories of the January transfer window. Liverpool fans, the club is strongly interested in Martin Zubimendi to strengthen the midfield, but it is also monitoring the situation of Aurelien Tchouameni. Which of these players would you prefer to see wearing the Reds shirt in January? Liverpool is intensifying its search for defensive reinforcements, with Danish centre-back Yoakam Andersen of Fulham emerging as a key target. The Reds are prioritizing the addition of a new defender next summer, regardless of Virgil van Dijk's contract renewal. The need for a defensive upgrade is clear. With Van Dijk entering the later stages of his career, Ibrahima Konaté's injury history raising concerns, and Joe Gomez's inconsistent performances leaving his future uncertain. And while Jarell Quansah is a promising player for the future, he has not yet gained the full trust of manager Arne Slot to be a reliable and regular option in the center of defense. With this scenario in mind, Liverpool is eyeing experienced Premier League players, as adapting to the competitive level of the league is an important criterion. Names such as Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace and Murillo from Nottingham Forest are also on the Reds' radar. However, one player who has stood out among Liverpool's targets is Yoakam Anderson, who moved from Crystal Palace to Fulham last summer. Since joining Marco Silva's team, the Danish centre-back has proven to be a key figure in Fulham's defence, being one of the cornerstones of the team's good performance in the Premier League. At 28 years old, Anderson has been highly praised for his consistent performances and his ability to shine both in defence and in playing out from the back. His Premier League experience, combined with his versatility and technical ability, makes him an attractive option for Liverpool, who is looking for a defender with these qualities. The Reds' interest in a player already familiar with English football is clear, as he would bring not only quality, but also a quicker adaptation to the team's style of play. However, Anderson's situation is not straightforward. Fulham, with the defender's strong performances, will undoubtedly do everything possible to resist a sale, especially as Tottenham is also interested in the player and could offer serious competition to Liverpool. Additionally, there is the possibility that Fulham may try to keep the player or even negotiate his sale only outside the transfer window. This means that Liverpool will need to act with caution and strategy to ensure they have a real chance of signing Anderson next summer. With this in mind, I ask you, Liverpool fan, how do you view the possibility of Joachim Anderson strengthening Liverpool's defense? Do you think he would be a good addition to the squad, especially considering his Premier League experience and consistent performances for Fulham? Or do you think the club should focus on other defensive options? Thank you for watching until the end. See you next time.